Hey everybody, so we have everything's all back together. I showed you some two-step checks, checked some things, changed some things, took that jet out of the easy stage, showed you some two-step stuff. We put it on the dyno because I wanted to re-verify everything. Want to check for converter slippage, and the last time we were down the track, this thing had over 400 degree oil temperature coming out of the converter. So I want to check for slippage, because we had 20% slippage. When I went 660, we had 20% slippage at the converter. And I want to check temperature, because I think they're both intertwined and together. So and then I think I'll grab a heat gun, and we'll even go down and measure the converter, because I had one of my channel members, I think, told me to, hey, leave the inspection cover off and get underneath it, hit it with a heat gun right away. So that's what we're doing. So we'll do a two-step check. I'll look at the data log there, look at temperature. Then we're going, and you'll notice too that I've gotten it even quicker. So it's pretty darn quick. 2 seconds to hit the rev limiter to get on the chip, and it looks like it. And then I would modify it a little bit here and there to make full boost. So everything's looking good there. And then we'll make a hit on it. We'll probably make a couple hits, probably a warm-up hit, probably won't show you, or just a initial hit. And we'll run it at low boost. I really don't care how much horsepower it makes. That's not the point. I want to get load on it, real good load on it, and check those slippages number and all those other numbers that are involved. So watch this.
Alrighty.
Now, we're going to check my converter temperature. We're literally on the converter. because I have the inspection cover off. Now that's pretty astronomically different. That is, this says 150-ish, depending on where you point it at. 154. The oil pan, which is going to be really hard to tell. Because it's shiny. But I can hold my hand on it. So I've literally got my hand on the oil pan. And if we go look at the charge temperature, where we have that little sensor in there, this is going to be remarkably different. We'll go right on the other side of the car here. So we're looking for two things. First, my Boost Fixes Everything laptop pad. Very appreciative of the guy who gave that to me. Let's look here. So we're looking for two things. We're looking for, I care less what horsepower it made 27 something, and it should be pretty low boost, 30 pounds or so. So just that's an easy hit. That's nothing. So let's see. We'll download the stat log here, and then we'll look at two things we're looking at. Oil temperature, which I can tell you right now is next to nothing since I literally have my hand on the pan. I guess I could go down there and touch the converter, but I'm pretty sure that's not super hot. But we'll be able to tell the temperature of it right here, and we're looking for how much slippage it had, because I told you I went 660 at import versus domestic. Sounds like a snowmobile going down the track, because it never changes tone, never does anything, get back into slipping 20%. So here we are at 30. It got right up to 32 pounds of boost right there at the end. So 32 pounds of boost, 2,700 horsepower. The car never sees that area, to tell you the truth. That is 8,800 RPM. And our, oh mama. And our drive shaft slippage, that number right there, 1.059. That is 6% slippage in the converter. So I am pretty happy with that, because that is dramatically different. Everything's doing good. That second gear in here, yeah, I mean, it's even right anywhere in the beginning, it's 11%, 12%, and it keeps on gaining, or going down. So slippage is going down, 109, 108, 107, 106. Perfect. Okay, so that is looking good. Temperature's looking good. Oh, we're gonna look at the temperature. 197 degrees. 206. 200. So I got the highest at 206 degrees, and then starts cooling down. So, long story short, trying to see, I'm doing this all live, so I'm trying to process this all out. Let's see here. So we added that shim plate, which moved the converter away. I did completely take the jet out, so that worked pretty well. You can hear that it is spooling quicker. Don't even have a freaking clue why that is. I don't know, because everything I did there was supposed to have not affected it, if anything made it worse, but it got quicker and better. So you saw the spool right in the first part, the very first part of the video, two-step check, and then I chopped throttle and it died, which is no big deal. Doesn't do that on track, obviously. Let's see here. So we got so yeah, that is all I have done, is I spaced that converter out away from the pump. Did take the jet out, but that would add more fluid. But all things said and done, if I was at 6%, 6-7% in the top of gears. You'd hear the gear change, and it should pick my mile an hour back up, because I only went like 200 and either went 213 then 218, and it really should have been over pretty close to 230. So I think that's going to fix that. So a long, hard struggle of trying to figure out what the heck changed in the car to make that happen. Now keep in mind, so I did sell my old engine to Cletus. Cletus has it in his car. Engine's flawless. Other little issues. I put this engine in the car, and this is and I showed you, if you go back, you look at all the videos I did about this particular engine. This is the first block that wasn't part of the first batch. So my first engine was part of the first batch. This is the second batch that we're doing a lot of the work ourselves. Different companies doing. There was some mistakes made. I had to fix a bunch of stuff, and I think one of the mistakes that probably was made that nobody told me about was that the block, I bet you, at the bell housing is about 100,000 shorter, which makes the converter and the transmission get about 100 thousandths closer. Only thing that's changed in this combination from last year is the engine, and the only thing that would make that converter change is that bell housing mount. I bet you it is a little bit different. My front motor plates don't care. It has enough room that kind of moves and flexes. The rear mid plate really doesn't care. But I bet you it was 100 thousandths, so less than 1/8 of an inch difference, and changed up everything. So really fascinating. More stuff to check. I should have checked it and not made any assumptions from the get-go. But I think we're finally fixed. We're gonna go race this weekend at the NMC race at US 131. So this is Wednesday. Should be seeing this Wednesday night. We'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you'd like to come over, see us, wish us well. I'm hoping, I think we got stuff figured out. So thanks for all your support. Appreciate it. Oh, long sleeve t-shirts are in. Yes, that was a header burn. Actually a turbo burn. I hit Sean Skipper's turbo right on my bicep right there. It's healing up nicely. But long sleeve shirts are in. Some other stuff. Dewey shirts are coming, so make sure you pre-order those. And I thank you. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe. Have a great day.